Another system that's forming in the southeast Bahamas. The Weather Authority tracking that days ahead here. Let's turn to our local forecast, though. Star, you're seeing chances for rain today.
Right, we're going to have to watch that, but I'll tell you what. We could use a little bit of rain. Normally this far into the month of September, we would have well over an inch, but we have essentially had nothing so far. So yes, that will help a little bit, at least dampen the lawns here for the next couple of hours. We're at 72 degrees right now in Fisher, so it is a warm start. 72 in Anderson, Indianapolis waking up to 73. Terre Haute, you are still in the upper 70s first thing this morning. Now yesterday's high was 91 degrees. That was the third day in a row that we did that, so an official heat wave. And our average really should just be in the upper 70s, but we'll still be way above that today. 87 the forecast high. And look at this. This is the real factor here. We still have that southerly breeze. So even though the sun isn't quite as potent as it is in July, say, versus now in September, we've had that wind pretty consistently, helping us get back above average. And if you take a look at this surface map here, you'll see we're behind that warm front, still in that warm humid air mass, but there's a cold front just off to our west, and this is going to be a game changer. It's going to bring us a perfect weekend, but first it has to bring us a little bit of rain. Now there's quite a few storms to our north and west. Really, we've seen a lot of lightning in the Chicagoland area this morning, so very noisy morning for them. Also some strong storms lining up as those move through Michigan right now. Overnight, parts of Wisconsin, Iowa, Minnesota, getting all of these storm reports in. Main concern has been flooding from all of those heavy downpours. Also some strong gusty winds. That will be my main concern for our part of the system later on today, but it won't be a problem for your morning drive in. Still a few hours before that rain does get here. I think what this is going to do is actually give us a really beautiful sunrise because those clouds will be approaching from the west over the next couple of hours. Once we get to about lunchtime, we'll start to be watching these storms popping up west toward Crawfordsville. Danville also going to get in on this first thing this afternoon. These storms are going to move through Indianapolis between about 2 and 4 o'clock, so keep that in mind with students coming home at that point. And then as we head into the evening rush hour, this will be sliding through Shelbyville, Columbus, and Rushville. Out of here, though, I think by the time we make it to high school football games. Just going to have some wet conditions on the fields, but we'll be done with the rain at that point, so good news there. Now, as for the rainfall totals, we're not looking at a whole lot here, about a quarter inch of rain or less in most cases. Mainly it's just going to be gusty winds we'll be watching out for. Today's high going to be right around 87 degrees. We'll call it partly sunny because we will start off really nice and sunny, but then those clouds do build in a little bit later. Partly cloudy tonight. We do have that spooky combination, Friday the 13th plus the full moon. We already got a picture in from this morning, really bright out there in Brownsburg. Timothy Epley sent that in. Thank you for sharing that. Tonight's going to be a lot cooler than it has been, so keep that in mind if you head out to see that full moon. And then tomorrow looks perfect, 82 and sunny for Saturday. Sunday also looking great, 85 there and sunny. Lauren?
All right, Star, thank you. Well, I know my lawn can use that rainfall we're expecting later this afternoon. But right now, like Star mentioned, our roads are nice and dry. Shouldn't have any issues for your Friday morning commute. It's 6:19. We are checking in.